there was so much to love this season, and then it was just gone. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Baki Season 3. It picks up right where Season 2 left off. If you haven't watched Season 2 or Season 1 of Baki, I suggest you do that now. My review for Season 2 is right there. And Season 2 ends with Baki getting poisoned. And if you've seen Baki, he's really like bulky and big. And the poison really makes him small. And the guy, Retsu, takes him to this tournament. They have this grand tournament in China for like the strongest in the world. And Baki's father joins. So Baki wants to join the tournament because his ultimate goal is to defeat his father. So Season 3 picks up right there. Boom, tournament is about to start. You get all these contestants. And like any great anime, that tournament is supposed to be the best part. And it's kind of a letdown, honestly. You have all these supposedly great fighters. They talk a lot of trash. And a lot of them just get beat up really fast. They don't let none of the battles like last more than an episode. Some of these fights last like 3 minutes. And I think they could have did a better job of just extending some of these fights, learning about some of these fighters. But it's like, boom, match over. Boom, fight is decided. Or somebody will do their move and then it doesn't work. And then they look scared and shook. And then all of a sudden, boom, fight is over. And, of course, Baki, he competes and he gets back to his form. I'm not going to tell you how he did that, but he gets back to form and he's incredible. Like, he's like 18 and one of the strongest people in the world. His father is in the tournament. He's considered the strongest creature in the world and he is destroying people. It's fun watching him fight because we didn't get much of him in the first 2 seasons. We just knew that he was really strong. So it was cool watching him fight. Eventually, the Chinese fighters, a lot of them get defeated. And it's this one old guy. He's like really old, over 100 years old. And he gets the other Chinese fighters together. And he's like, just screw this. It's China versus everybody. So it's Japan and America. They join up and they got to fight the Chinese fighters. And it's 5 versus 5. And it wasn't that exciting, honestly. It was a bit of a letdown. I was expecting more for them to switch the tournament structure. I thought it was going to be a lot better in terms of the fights. It wasn't that great. When the tournament is over, they start following Muhammad Ali's son. And he's in the tournament and he was in Season 2, the ending of Season 2. Muhammad Ali Jr. comes and he has his own like martial arts style. So when the tournament is over, you start following him as he goes to Japan and he starts doing street fights. How Season 1 was with all these people that kill people and they thrive in like no rules. So Muhammad Ali Jr. is just going around fighting these people because he eventually wants to fight Baki because Baki is one of the strongest people in the world. And that kind of took me out of it, honestly, because I want to see what Baki's doing. I want to see Baki train. I want to see Baki fight. I didn't really want to follow Muhammad Ali Jr. He's pretty cool. But just seeing him fight the people from Season 1, it was just like, why are you fighting him? Why? Like, what is the purpose of this? So a couple of episodes followed him around, trying to get stronger. And it took me out of it. But then they started to build this fight between Baki and Muhammad Ali Jr. And I was like, okay, let's see. If they show this should be fun. It should be a good fight. Another disappointment. Not going to tell you what happened, but disappointed. And then the show sets up something that's incredible. You're like, yes, I can't wait. And it just says the end. And you're left not even with a cliffhanger because there's another episode after that. And that episode has nothing to do with the previous episode. It's just something totally different. And it just brung the season down for me. The way it ended, it's setting up something else for another season, but I don't want to give it away. I wasn't interested. I wanted to see, I think it's episode 12. The way episode 12 ended, I wanted to see that continue to episode 13, and it doesn't. And I don't know, this show has so many good elements. They just fail to execute sometimes. But Baki Season 3, I would say you watch it if you watch Season 1 and you Season 2 and you liked it. Just, watch it. If you like these quick fights, this is perfect for you because these fights be over real quick. But if you watch the show, let me know if you enjoyed season 3. Drop some of your favorite fighters in there. I really enjoyed some of the fighters that we saw, but it was over so quickly you didn't get to appreciate them. Baki season 3, check it out. It's on Netflix. Thank you for watching. Deuces.